Ninja Sex Party's new cover album just came out, and in line with this occasion, I wanted to celebrate all of the wonderful, amazing, and dare I say delicious songs created by this talented band in the only way I know how, by exhaustively ranking them in a comprehensive, categorically convoluted list. It turns out that Ninja Sex Party has produced 60 songs over the course of their elegant career. Okay, fine, if you're gonna twist my arm about it, this is how I rank the intros, this is how I rank the outros, and this is how I rank the skits. Moving on. Not only will I be ranking every one of these 60 songs from worst to best, or should I say least awesome to most awesome, I will also assign a letter grade to each song, because in the event that I'm presented with the opportunity to make a tiering system more complicated, I will be taking that opportunity, thank you very much. Also, if you see that a certain song has a gold, silver, or bronze medal on the layout, that means that it's the first, second, or third best song on the album that it came from, respectively. Okay, that's enough preamble. Let's get this show on the road. Number 60. Let's get this terrible party started. Strawberries and Cream. The premise of this song is certainly amusing, but the musical execution of it didn't quite work for me. Number 59. Cookies, Attitude City. This song, and I'm using scare quotes because it barely qualifies as one, is the classic subversion of expectations technique boiled down to its base, most primitive elements. And I just find it to be a little on the nose, not to mention the fact that the music during the verse is, albeit intentionally, very unpleasant. Number 58. Samurai Abstinence Patrol. Attitude City. It's a funny song to be sure, but I just can't get behind the music. The way it's produced makes it rather difficult to listen to. Number 57. You Can Do Us, NSFW. I just find this to be painfully mediocre in relativity to the usual NSP standard. Number 56. Sports Anthem, These Nuts. I'm not a huge fan of this type of stadium chant. It's very well done, but there's no harmonic intrigue, and the whole song builds up to a single bit, and it just ends up being kind of underwhelming. Number 55. Peppermint Creams, Attitude City. I actually like this song a lot, but I had to put it lower on the list because of the unhinged screaming during the chorus. Again, I know that's the whole point of the bit, but it doesn't change the fact that it really takes me out of the musical experience. Number 54. I Just Want to Dance, NSFW. Danny's vocal harmonies during the second verse in particular are very beautiful, but similar to the previous entry, the chorus really just takes me out of it. Not a bad effort for their first ever song though. Number 53. Accept My Shaft, NSFW. This song has some nice zingers, but the instrumentation is extremely bare and minimalistic. Yes, I am aware that is the bit, they are in a studio apartment and don't have the backing band. It's just not a very engaging musical piece, and I hope you can forgive me for not letting it slide for this or any of the future songs that intentionally reduce the value of its own sonic profile for a joke. Remember, I'm grading these on comedic and musical quality. Number 52, GFY, Cool Patrol. Yeah, this song is awesome. The only reason it's this low is because it's only a minute long. Number 51, Dig Ol' Bick, These Nuts. It's a fun classic rock spoof, but it lacks the harmonic sophistication that I've come to associate with NSP. Number 50, Behind the Mask, These Nuts. I like the orchestral arranging here, but it is a pretty simple joke, and the hyperpop in the middle is like nails on a chalkboard. By the way, I'm not entirely confident that it is hyperpop, so feel free to correct me about that in the comments. Number 49, Attitude City, Attitude City. This is a fairly decent title track, but the arrangement gets kind of busy during the chorus. Number 48, Rhinoceratops vs. Super Puma, Strawberries and Cream. It's a pretty enjoyable song, but I can't help but feel that the vocal melody during the chorus is slightly uninspired compared to the songs that surround it. Number 47, The Decision, NSFW. This song makes for a good time, and it's actually quite important to the history of this band, but it doesn't age particularly well. Number 46, The Decision Part 2, 10 Years Later, The Prophecy. Welcome to the software update of The Decision, complete with an STD DLC. Number 45, Sex Training, NSFW. The sound of the synthesizers during the verse is remarkably addictive, but there's not much else to latch onto with this one. Number 44, Do Math With You, The Prophecy. It's a fun tune, but admittedly pedestrian compared to the melodic majesty of the other songs on this album. Number 43, Death Metal, These Nuts. This is a textbook pastiche with a couple of fun Easter eggs in the chord progression. Number 42, The Boner of Peace, Part 3 of the Boner Trilogy, These Nuts. Despite being my least favorite of the Boner Trilogy, it lives up to the other two in its own emotional way. Number 41, Smooth Talkin', Cool Patrol. This is a great song with an even greater groove. Number 40, Nut Heat, These Nuts. I love how clever and well-crafted this pastiche is, despite its laughably short length. Number 39, Party of 3, Attitude City. This is a delightful tune, and the rap breakdown near the end was unexpected but welcome. Number 38. FYI I Wanna F Your A, Strawberries and Cream. The lyrics to this one are strikingly clever, despite what the title might suggest, and the groove during the verse is really tasty. Number 37. I Own a Car, These Nuts. This is a hilarious rock song with a pre-chorus so good that it outshines the chorus. Number 36. Mansion Party, Cool Patrol. Pure bravado is the only way I can describe this charming tune. Much like several other NSP songs, it devolves into pure chaos by the end, but the journey to get there is more than worth it. Number 35. If We Were Gay, NSFW. I don't know how to feel about the lyrics of this one, but the chord progression and the melodies on top of it are nothing short of brilliant. Number 34. The Ultimate Sandwich, Strawberries and Cream. This song kicks ass, and now I want to try a sandwich with clams on it. Number 33. Let's Save the Earth, These Nuts. The faux inspirational lyrics are absolutely priceless, and I love when the whole band drops in at the end. Number 32. Dragon Slayer, Attitude City. It's pretty remarkable that a song this epic is this low on the list. I guess it just goes to show the incredible consistency of their output. Number 31. Manticore, NSFW. I adore the harmonic choices on this track, and I would have put it higher on the list if not for the unfortunately annoying repetitiveness of the MIDI percussion. Whew, looks like we're halfway through. You're still hanging in there, right? Here's a fun fact about Ninja Sex Party. They've actually released 3 cover albums, and in my opinion, each one has been progressively better than the last. Here's hoping that Volume 4 will be the best one yet. Future Ethan here. I just listened to the album. I think Volume 3 edges it out just a little bit, but it's easily their second best one. I definitely encourage everybody to go listen to this album immediately after this video ends. It seems very possible, especially since Rosanna seems to be one of the featured covers. I actually did a whole video about Toto if you want to check that out, by the way. Anyway. Number 30. Dinosaur Laser Fight, NSFW. This is an absolutely quintessential NSP song, and even though the production doesn't necessarily hold up, the joyfully unbridled energy of this iconic track is undeniable. Number 29. Everybody Shut Up, I Have an Erection, Strawberries and Cream. It's a great use of comedic juxtaposition, and the bridge never ceases to capture my attention. Number 28. Next to You, Strawberries and Cream. This is just a really cleverly made song with very skillful instrumental parts. Also, the bridge about America with the concert band is a hilarious change of pace. Number 27. Dance Till You Stop, These Nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first medalist, and it's in the form of a delightful collaboration with Tom Carty. You gotta love the synth lines in this bad boy. Number 26. Objects of Desire, NSFW. The melodies from Mr. Sexbang are simply gorgeous, and the overall arc of the song is just perfectly constructed. Number 25. Courtship of the Mermaid, Cool Patrol. It's a beautiful tune with immaculate voice leading during the melismatic vocal sections. Number 24. Wondering Tonight, The Prophecy. The orchestral swells in this piece give me goosebumps every time, and although the lyrics might make it tough for some people to take it seriously, it's hard to deny that this is a legitimately phenomenal ballad. Number 23. Why I Cry, Attitude City. Here we are at yet another masterclass in vocal harmony by Danny Sexbang. Number 22. Cool Patrol, Cool Patrol. It speaks to the truly miraculous quality of this album that its title track is the most viewed NSP song of all time, and yet it's not even in my top 5 songs on the record. Seriously though, this is an awesome tune, and I especially love the groove during the quote-unquote cool break. Number 21. Get Ready to Get Ready, These Nuts. The most recent NSP album opens with this track, and I would not have it any other way. It's a perfect introduction to the record, other than the actual introduction. I think I understand where they're coming from now. Number 20, The Sacred Chalice, Strawberries and Cream. Considering that this was their first attempt at an epic-length song that was released before NSFW even came out, I'd say it was a notable success. The gravitas of the chorus in particular served to be an early indicator of Ninja Sex Party's capacity to be profoundly creative. Number 19. I Don't Know What We're Talking About, and I Haven't for a While, The Prophecy. I love a good homage as much as the next guy, and the subject of this one being Queen was a guaranteed recipe for success. Number 18. Best Friends Forever, Strawberries and Cream. It's a fantastic album opener, and I'll never get tired of the drop in the middle of the chorus. Number 17. Thunder and Lightning, The Prophecy. On the other side of the coin, this is a fantastic album closer. I challenge anyone in the comments to come up with a 2.5 minute long song that's more epic than this one. Number 16. Welcome to My Parents' House, The Prophecy. Holy rhythm section! The airtight groove from Twerp is unbelievably satisfying on this track. Number 15, Eating Food in the Shower, Cool Patrol. There is not a single dull moment in this tune, and I just love the unhinged relentlessness of it. Number 14, It's Bedtime, The Prophecy. This is hard rock at its finest. It's a drop-dead kick-ass display of metallic goodness. Number 13, No Reason Boner, Part 1 of the Boner Trilogy, NSFW. That's right, Ninja Brian has been showing off his musical versatility ever since the first album. It's a classy tune with an amazing piano part. Number 12, Heart Boner, Part 2 of the Boner Trilogy, Cool Patrol. Speak of the devil, the mythical boner has reared its head once more. This has always been my personal favorite of the trilogy, and the stunning majesty of Danny's vocal melodies, coupled with the luscious orchestral arranging behind him, is something that I will always have a special place for in my heart. And nowhere else. Number 11, Orgy for One, Cool Patrol. What can I say? It's just a blast to listen to. No notes. Alrighty folks, we have arrived at the top 10, and I'll let you in on a little secret. Every single song from now on is a medalist. I know Danny told us not to, but I think we better put on our seatbelts because it's nothing but bangers ahead. Let's roll. Number 10, NSP theme song, NSFW. It's honestly shocking how relatively overlooked this song seems to be in the fandom. It seems like this should be the main anthem of this band. Nonetheless, the ostinato guitar riff of this song is super badass, and the voice leading of the instrumentals during the chorus is the stuff of legends. Number 9, Road Trip, Attitude City. Other than a certain song that will be appearing later on, this is my favorite opening track of any NSP album. The harmonic progressions are brilliant, and I love the fact that they sequentially increase the scale of their quest as the song progresses, starting with an adventure across the different states of America, and then the different countries around the world, and then the final frontier of space. Oh, I love this band. Number 8, Unicorn Wizard, Strawberries and Cream. I extend my congratulations to this anthemic song for being the first gold medalist of the list. It's certainly deserved given how surprisingly involved its harmonic progressions are. All of the diverse parts of this track just come together so well, and I'm glad it was one of the songs they decided to remix for the Level Up album. Number 7, Galaxy Hamster, These Nuts. If you've ever wondered what would happen if Dream Theater tried to make an Iron Maiden song, wonder no longer. The beginning section alone is a face-melting onslaught of complexity that never fails to captivate me, and the climactically somber ending always makes my soul soar. Indeed, the heroic hamster of the cosmos can finally rest and truly see the end of war. Number 6, 3 Minutes of Ecstasy, NSFW. This is one of the few pre-twerp songs that truly holds up to the modern production standard of NSP. It's aged like fine wine, and each distinct component of its composition is so well crafted and so distinguished from its surrounding sections. The staggering diversity of this track never ceases to amaze me, and the part where Danny counts from 1 to 16,1000 is unironically one of the most beautifully magnificent sections of music I've ever experienced. It is truly 3 minutes of pure ecstasy. Number 5, First Date, Cool Patrol. This is just one of those songs that has such a flawless and deeply layered instrumental arrangement that you just can't help but marvel at each of its parts. Every single section has something innovative to offer, and I find myself learning something new about this 2-minute track every time I revisit it. Number 4, Danny Don't You Know, Cool Patrol. I can say with complete sincerity that this song deserves every drop of popularity and recognition it received upon its release. Not only does it stand for a wonderfully inspirational message, but it's also such a musically original experience with one of the most epic guitar solos the rock and roll genre has ever seen. I still get goosebumps when all the instruments cut out near the end and then drop back in during the final chorus. It will always and forever be a show-stopping anthem for the ages. Number 3, Release the Kraken, Cool Patrol. This song is the concentrated embodiment of everything I love about the progressive rock genre. Innovative chord progressions, odd time signatures, angular instrumentals. I mean, what else could a Rush fan ask for? I'll admit that my musical biases are in full swing with this one, but realistically, what choice did I have? It's just too good. Number 2, 6969, Attitude City. I think everyone watching this knows exactly why this song is where it is. It's a remarkable achievement of epic proportions, and Yeah, maybe the production doesn't hold up as well, and maybe there's a little too much reverb here and there, but the compositional accomplishment that is this legendary concept piece cannot be overstated. Even after a decade of this song being out, I still find myself being swept away into the dazzling majesty of the ending section when they raise a glass to ass with a final goodbye. And yet, almost incomprehensively, they managed to one-up themselves with the number 1 song on this list, which is The Mystic Crystal, The Prophecy. It sort of feels like a disservice to call this a song, but this song is the ultimate magnum opus of Ninja Sex Party. They truly did it. With the help of the amazing instrumentals from Twerp, Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian crafted a true masterstroke with this glorious rock opera. If there's anyone out there that still struggles to take this band seriously because of the silly lyrics, I implore you to listen to this song especially. Every compositional decision that went into crafting this song transcends mere competence and effortlessly enters the realm of utter mastery. When NSP is in their bag, trust me when I say that they can go pound for pound with any of the greats in the rock and roll genre. Rock on, Ninja Sex Party. Here's to another 6 albums of awesomeness. Oh, and speaking of albums, this is how I'd rank them. Okay, thanks for watching.